Alrighty, I am back trying out some more mascaras on this eye, of course. This one is on YouTube, and then this one is on my TikTok, which is at AshleyMay1, all lowercase, ASHLIEMAY1. Sorry, should be looking over here, not over here, sorry. I'm using my iPad because my audio on my phone is kind of crap. So on this eye, I will be not only using this primer base, it is the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Primer. Looks like this. It's got that gold bottle, or gold lid, white bottle. And then I'm going to let that dry, and then I will be using the Telescopic Mascara L'Oreal Paris. Looks like this. And the wand. It is very flexible. Very movable, and then you can kind of see because it is a pink wand, and it's got those small bristles, and it is more of like I believe it's like silicone, plasticky, whatever. And then the primer one is more of the actual kind of bristles. Can you see that? Perfect. Alrighty, I'll be trying this on this eye right here. So first we're gonna start with the base, and I have my mirror over here, so that's why I'm going to be looking over here quite a bit. So I'm going to do a nice coat. Usually my problem with primers or mascara gels or any of that is that it will start to make my eyelashes fall, or it'll turn the mascara kind of gray. So we're going to see. I do want to make sure that I let everybody know, if there's anybody watching this in the first place, that I usually try it once or twice before I make a video. So I did try the priming base on one of my eyes and without it on my other eye for work today. The priming base did seem to keep them up a little bit, but this is, of course, my second time trying it. I always like to make sure that I do it at least my second or third try on the camera, because I've kind of gotten used to it. Also, gotta love cold sores, but it's finally going away, so trying to remember to look over here. But yeah, so we just gotta let this dry, and I always use whatever fan I can find. There's a few that I found. But so far, I do actually like this mascara. I like the way that it applies. It is a smaller wand and it is smaller bristles, but I feel like it does coat them a lot nicer. It's not very thick or clumpy. I heard about this mascara from a friend at work. I work at a diner, Black Bear Diner, and she said that she uses the Telescopic with L'Oreal Lash Paradise that's not waterproof. So I also made a video about that one. I do not really like the waterproof one. It is really hard to get the waterproof one off. The normal one isn't too bad. I do kind of like it, but you know. So yeah, if you want to go see the video on just the Telescopic for this eye, that one will be, like I said, on my TikTok. Alrighty, so I believe these are done, and I'm getting off close and personal, and that's kind of gross, I'm sorry. But this is done. It kind of looks gross, but it's fine. Now we're going to take the Telescopic. I'll just listen to that though. I don't know if you guys heard that, but like that's kind of like creepy, but okay. Alrighty, and then I always comb or shake it through, just making sure to coat all of the lashes. And then normally, like what I did in my other videos, ooh, wow, damn, I will coat it and then I'll curl them. I didn't do this morning for work because it's kind of running late, but I'll probably do it for this one. And if you want to see how this one wears, you can kind of see it on my TikTok as well, because I always do because this one hasn't been done. This is just me curling my eyelashes, and my eyelashes are normally very down and straight, so they more point like this way, and they're very difficult to keep up. And see, they're already falling, so that's why I always have to try and use this, or I have a fan now on my desk that I'll usually use. But that's why I kind of wanted to try the primer, because this always falls. And then what we're going to do is what I normally do, which is I'll curl them again, and then I will put another coat on. So, and then I don't edit my videos. I want this to be kind of like real time, so you guys know that I'm not lying, that I am actually trying this kind of stuff. You can see the drying time, you can see how it wears, how many times I put coats on. The only one that is really edited, of course, is the TikTok ones. But I will be doing this eye over there, like I've said multiple times. And then I don't really wear any other face makeup. Wow, I had a long day at work. Face makeup, just because I want to focus on the eyelashes, so I don't wear any other face makeup. Sometimes I'll have stuff in my eyebrows, but that is about it. So, usually I won't have much, but I do kind of like how lengthening this is, if you guys can see. But we're going to do a few coats, because I saw how the one coat was. It wasn't too bad. I liked it, but I do want to see how it layers, especially with the priming base. So, we'll see how that goes. But, I'm going to be all the way downhill. Yes, that is a safety pin in my ear. Styling. Thank you, James Charles, for inspiration, I guess. Yeah. I know James Charles did it first. Don't come at me. I know. I'm not claiming it's my thing or anything. I found it in my car, and I was like, good enough. And then I did have a smaller one. I don't know if I had a video of me with the smaller one, but that one was just some clothes from Kohl's. Had it on some of the clothes. Sorry, I'm looking over there again. But I just took it off, and I wore it for a little while until it like started rusting a little bit, and then I was like, okay, that's kind of gross. So, but how's you guys' day been? Probably somebody from work, and I'm not answering it. That was this finger again. But yeah, because it's probably work, and somebody probably wants me to come in for them, and that is not happening. I'm not coming into work, because I just left, and it is a 30-minute drive there, and a 30-minute drive home. That is an hour. I'm not spending an hour going to and from work all over again. So not happening, buckaroos. But yeah, then I curl it again. Kind of feather them out. Sometimes I'll use a spoolie and just brush out the eyelashes. I'm gonna tell you, you know what? While we have this time, I'm gonna tell you guys some stories about some awful customers that I've had, because apparently people like those kinds of stories. So, I just recently started working at Black Bear Diner in Orem. And I'm not gonna lie, I do like it. Give me 1 second. Alrighty. I do like it there. The people are nice, but, you know, nobody knows me, I don't know them, and I am the only teenager that works there. So I should probably go like this. And I am pretty mature, I would say. I mean, I've taken care of kids my entire life, so I'm pretty used to the idea of maturity. So, you know, but when it comes to some of the adults that I've had to deal with, they're not very mature. This is very bright. There we go. So, I had a party of, I believe, around like 10 or 11 or so, and this lady, so she'd come in, I'd put her on the waiting list. We have to go in exact order for the waiting list. We can't, you know, have this person go just because we have a party of 2 or blah, blah, blah. So, but I can notify people at the same time, and if they come in before they do, then I can seat them, and then, you know, I'll seat that next person, if that makes any sense. but she had taken a little too long, or apparently I had taken a little too long. So I put her on the waiting list. She comes in a little bit later and says, I've been seeing people coming in and you seating them immediately. You know, I want to make sure that I'm being seated. And I was like, well, I am going in order. I have to go in order with the waiting list, and people have been put on the waiting list before you. And she's like, okay, whatever, and then walks away. And I was like, okay. Later, it becomes her turn to be seated, and so I notify her and this next person because I can seat them pretty much at the same time. They had came in a little bit before because they were already standing in the lobby. So then I started counting up their silverware, and she walks in with all of her family, and she's like, we were here before them. And I'm continuing to count because there was about, I think, like 5 or so menus, and so I was starting to count them, and I just shake my head, and then I take them to their table, and all I hear from her is, yes, we did! It's like, oh, great, another Karen. So I quickly come back, and then I seat her and her family, and they're not exactly very happy about it, I guess. You never know. But this is 2 coats. I do like it. I would probably wait for this to dry, and then I would curl it one more time just to make sure that it actually stays up. But otherwise, I do like this. I mean, my eyelashes aren't exactly behaving. You can see how that one's like a 90-degree angle. We love that. But anyways, that's all for this lovely video. I'll be trying some more mascaras next time. But yeah. Bye.